Hi, my name is Steve Dawes and I'm the Services Director from Servium. I'm pleased to be here today to continue our series on the sofa. Today we're going to be talking about the HP EliteBook range. I'm joined by Danny Williams. Hi Danny, how are you doing?
Hey Steve, thank you very much for having me.
Could you just explain what your role is within HP?
Yeah, sure. So I'm the HP Commercial Premium Business Manager for UK and Ireland, and I just give training sessions to everyone who has these products and in their catalogue.
So you're there to support sort of premium resellers such as ourselves around the EliteBook range?
Correct, yep. Giving additional training, an overview of the range, and also loan devices potentially.
Okay, that's good. So you've kindly loaned me one of these for the last month. I must say that I've been using this on my travels. It's a great device, I must admit.
Perfect.
I'm mightily impressed, and everyone knows I love my tech. This really does impress me. So good. What is it you think about the EliteBook range that makes it stand out from the competition?
Well, with my role in particular, really passionate about it, and I love the actual devices that I've got to play with. So I get a lot of feedback saying about the design feature.
Yeah,
so again, you can actually tell by just looking at the new emblem on the side, the actual sheer. It just feels robust. It feels nice.
Yeah, it does,
obviously, we've got a little magnetic strip as well on the top for the pen. Available as well, and it's super lightweight. So the design feature, a lot of people comment on. The security offering as well, it's immense. The security stack, which I'll touch on shortly, and also the collaboration keys. So again, when you're doing Skype for Business, you've got a lot of the keys on here. So again, if it's ringing, all these highlight and all these light up, so you can actually see what's going on when you're immersed in the content. So
it's got different modes as well that I've found of sort of a benefit. So obviously you've got the normal laptop mode. So do you want to explain a little bit about the sort of different modes that you can use this device in?
Yes, of course. So with this one, so again, you've got traditional laptop mode, like you said. This is a convertible design. So again, you've got this kind of mode. You've got the wolf-racing conferencing mode as well. So again, if you're Skyping, for audio kind of thing, you've got that. You've got the tent mode, so when you're presenting. So you can go on the table like that. So again, we both can see what's going on. Or you've got the stand mode.
All right, So it's like a media mode, is it?
Correct. Yeah. So when you're in a hotel room or at home, you can watch a film. And then you've also got the traditional tablet mode.
Tablet mode, yeah.
And again, with the portability and how lightweight it is, it just feels so easy.
I must admit, it's very light, it's very versatile. The design is sort of superb. Obviously, it's using the new Intel architecture. So what does that sort of give to the features of this device?
It gives it a whole new realm of security offering. So being with the EliteBooks, all of these guys from the 800 series and above have the Intel inside it. So with that, again, the Windows Hello, which you use for the facial recognition to log on, that's based on Intel as well. So with their security offering as well, and by us working in partnership with Intel on the EliteBooks, it just works so well together.
So you talk about security features. I know I think one of the main one I've used, there's probably a lot of things under the bonnet that I'm not aware of, but when I'm traveling and I'm trying to do conventional work, say on a train or in a hotel, the Sure View is a great way of sort of limiting the viewing angle of the device. So talk me through a little bit about that and some of the other security features.
I'm glad you've been finding Sure View very helpful.
It's good.
Especially on the training environment, because you sat very close to someone, and also this kind of angle, it's kind of 35 degrees kind of thing. So when you press F2, so we try to make it as easy as possible. So by pressing F2, it puts on an integrated privacy filter, which means anyone from 35 degrees of the screen can't see what you're working on.
I must admit that that's a great sort of feature of the device, but again, integration with Windows Hello and so on and so forth. You mentioned to me when we talked before about some of the sort of recovery features as well. Sort of explain a little bit about that as part of the sort of security stack.
Yeah, sure. So we've got HP Sure Recover, which means again, so you can recover your system image anywhere, anytime. So what I'm getting at is it basically, so that's thanks to the firmware embedded self-healing system image. So with that, it just means there's no need for an IT department, but there's no downtime. If you come into trouble, then basically you can do it all yourself just with a wired and Ethernet cable.
Right. Okay. So that's good from a sort of a user experience point of view.
Also from a fleet point of view as well. I mean, it could be sent to the many. So again, if you needed a new system image, sending across the fleet. So if you've got employees 50 plus, you could send all that information to all of them at once.
So my understanding, security is built up from from the BIOS upwards. So
Correct.
explain a little bit about that, could you?
Yeah, so that's called Sure Start. So whether it's idle mode, so you just close the screen now, but Sure Start is still working in the background, right? So when you power it on, BIOS is very important. So again, the BIOS is the first million lines of the firmware code. And again, it's responsible for making sure that the OS starts up securely. If the BIOS is affected or corrupted, then that, you fall into a lot of trouble. Data breaches, ransomware, and again, by having a strong core, thanks to Intel and also HP, that means we've got the foundations right. On top of this Sure Start, we've got Sure Run, which makes sure that all the applications are still running, running properly. With Sure Run in particular, it alerts, detects any changes to the BIOS code in the operating system, and then it restores it back. It turns it back. It automatically turns it back on if it's been turned off. Just also touching back on the security stack. When you're browsing on the internet, you're secure as well, because we've got a feature in there called HP SureClick, which is a virtualization-based security. And then from that, what happens is every time you go into a tab, so whether that's Chrome, we partnered up with Bromium for this. So whether it's Chrome or Microsoft Edge, what happens is when you open up the individual tabs, what happens is it isolates the malware in its own micro virtual machine.
Right, okay.
Which means if there's any malware attached to that PDF or your Microsoft Word or Publisher or Excel, it isolates it into that Microsoft machine, and then once you click on the X symbol, it gets rid of it.
Wow, okay. So that's a great sort of hidden feature. And
a lot of these are. They're very subtle, from the Sure Start to the Sure Run, to the Sure Click, to the Sure View. They're all very seamless. It's a one-touch button to get the Sure View, and how easy that is to get on. That's how everything else is working in the background.
I must admit, I've been using this device for a month, and I'm not even aware of a lot of these security features. They've just been going on in the background, which is great.
Perfect.
So again, I think security being the sort of main standout features to me. I think the other thing I found as well when I've been using this in sort of daily business life is the battery life. So what is making this such a small, elegant device? How come the battery life is is so long?
Well, we've got these EliteBooks. We've got it's just because we're in the elite range now, kind of thing. You're getting 16 hours plus battery. Again, that's just a byproduct of just how premium it is.
Right. Okay.
So you're just getting a super long battery. We also got the fast charge feature.
Right. Okay.
Which means if it's got less than with 30 minutes charge from a zero battery, you get 50% battery.
Okay. So that's good from a mobility, portability point of view.
Yes. Also, just touching on that in terms of portability, we always, because it's really nice and elegant, like you said, you might be worried about dropping it, for example.
Okay.
So all these guys in the elite range, they have the military standard 810G rating.
Right. Okay.
Which means it needs to pass 12 tests in order to be sold.
Okay.
So a few of them tests involve the explosives, temperature. So in that scenario, you could put this in your luggage when you're traveling.
On the plane, and
then it can make sure that the low temperatures, it will still be okay to work functional. And also, so the temperature, explosives, and also dust, which is important, because you never know where it's going to be kept.
So that's the device I've been using, the sort of the G2. You've got some more devices here. Do you want to really just sort of give us a quick run through on a couple of the devices you brought with you today?
Of course, yeah. So I've got the 1040 G4. So this one is the EliteBook range as well, this 1000 series. With this one in particular, so again, it's very similar in terms of design as that one. You've got the collaboration,
premium finish and so on.
Yep, the aluminium chassis. You've got the glossy screen. On this one, you've got the collaboration keys. This one's a little bit bigger. So this is the 1040, so a 14-inch screen.
14-inch,
versus that 1020, which is a 12-inch screen. Again, you've got all the normal, you got the IR sensors. You've got multi-factor authentication on this one. So whether that's a PIN or a password or your fingerprint or your face. So 4 ways of logging in to your notebook is a lot better than one kind of thing. So it's like the whole stack, even to get into the device, is impressive. So this one is one of the top range as well, one of the top sellers.
Okay, yeah.
We've got a ZBook.
Okay.
This is the 15.6. This is more of a workstation, to be totally honest. A little bit, really powerful.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a more powerful device, isn't it?
You're looking at 16 gigabytes of RAM on this one in two 16 gigs of RAM. So again, in terms of performance, this one's huge. 6-cell battery. Again, everything what you saw on the previous ones, we always extend the security stack onto the other range as well in the Elite range. So again, this has got the fingerprint, the Windows Hello. This one's got a window shutter on there as well for the webcam. Again, privacy filter. That's another option as well. This one's a bit of a different screen versus the UHD ultra high definition 4K screen on what you've got there. This one's a matte screen. And we've actually got an award winner with us today, which is the 840.
So what's this one an award for then?
So this is the Business Laptop of the Year, 2019.
Right, wow.
So this is the 840 G5. This one in particular it seems to be like the go-to notebook. Again, for many reasons. Price point, that's really good. Security stack, that's exactly the same as the other ones you've seen. And in terms of the branding, you can see it still keeps the same suit as the other one. This one, again, the reason why it won the award is because of three things really. So the privacy screen, you've got the security stack offering, and also the collaboration, such as like the third microphone on here for the Skype conference. It enhances the experience a lot more.
So that's the award winner, which again, I'm impressed with the entire range, but I think you pierced the resistance that you brought along today. I think we'd all like to see that. Explain about your backpack.
Yeah, let's go. All right. So we've got, so this is the HP branded backpack. So this is the Power Up backpack. Again, as you can see, looks awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So this one, what's special about this? So this has got a 2,300 milliamp battery inside it, which means as I'm walking out and about doing my demonstrations, it charges all my devices inside the bag. So you've got the charger,
so the big battery
in there.
Yeah.
And then from there, what happens is it loops it all the way through.
So it's all nice and neat, and so you got multiple devices there. So you got micro USB, iPhone, USB-C. Wow.
And then again, that keeps it all in one place.
Yeah.
Nice and secure.
Yeah.
And it's a part of the whole ecosystem.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's brilliant. Well, look, Danny, I really want to thank you today for taking the time out to sit with me on the sofa and go through the range. So thank you very much.
I want to thank you as well. Thank you very much for having me today. It's been awesome. Thank you for your time.
So for everyone watching, thank you very much for taking the time out to view our video. And I think for next steps, if anyone's interested, we are working with HP in providing some short-term loans. So if you would like to look at one of these devices in more detail, please contact your account manager or go to our website, Servium.com, and we can talk to you about a loan of one of the EliteBook range. So thank you and goodbye.